Welcome back from that quick break there. Yeah, as I said to you, we're going to talk NFL, no, but one of the president says that I should say American football because that one is a little bit broader. And so in studios with me is Ryan Glover, who is with Cowbirds. I think I got the name right. And also Mohammed Osman, who is the president for the Football League. Football operations, sorry, of Titans. Welcome, gentlemen. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
All right, great. So yeah, that's Ryan Glover. If you don't know him, yeah, he is there, and here is Mohammed as well. But first of all, let's begin. Glover, tell us what brought you to Ghana, first of all.
Yeah, so first off, it was my mom's idea. I had graduated college, and my mom was like, you know, we really need to make an impact in Africa. And what better way to do it than play football or to teach other kids football? So then she decided on Ghana because she had some mutual friends who lived here. And then we just took off from there. Then we met Mohammed, who has been very good for helping us in our success here. And basically took off from there.
Is she Ghanaian? Is your mama Ghanaian?
She's not. No, we're African American. I don't know where our origins are from, but we feel like we are Ghanaian, partially because such a home environment here.
All right. Before we dive into his profile proper, I mean, how difficult or how easy was it to liaise with Ryan Glover?
No, to be honest, it's very easy. The cooperation was good. Everything else was easy. They trusted the operation in my hand, and I think I delivered as per their expectations. So, putting things in place, making sure the camp that we are doing tomorrow is a success. But I think it's so easy. They were cooperative, very cooperative.
Absolutely. Great. So, Ryan, let's now delve into business. Why American football?
American football for me, I mean, where I'm from, it's like everything. I guess it's like soccer here. So it's like if you're not playing American football, then it's like, what are you doing? A little bit. But I mean, ever since I started playing when I was 5 years old, I had an immense amount of love for the game. I've been able to travel to China, like 20 states in America. I've been able to go all across the world and play this game, and it's given me a number of opportunities. So I'm always appreciative of it, and I want to give kids here the same opportunity.
Great. And so, looking ahead, when you came to Ghana, I know you've been here previously before.
Yep.
How was it like, your first visit to Ghana, and what sort of impact or what sort of changes do you want to do with this time around?
Sure. So my first time here, I would definitely say it just changed my life. And I told everybody in the States about my experience here, and they kind of are starting to get on board a little bit more. So next year we'll have a number of Americans that come to support me in this mission as well. But I would just say, I really felt at home. That was the main thing. I mean, I had a great amount of help from Mohammed and the ambassador as well. So there are a number of people who helped me along this journey. So we had to come back.
All right, great. Mama, you've been part and parcel of this for God knows how many years now. But how do you feel having all these top stars in town doing their own thing and coming to help society? I mean, how do you feel about that?
The thing is, there's a huge task to be done as far as the game of American football is concerned on the continent. When I walk on the street and I throw an American football to a kid, they kick it with their legs. But in the norms, when it's being thrown to someone, you have to catch it. So I feel like the task that I have on me is to be able to put the right step forward, educate people to an extent that one day on the continent, when I throw the ball, they are able to catch it. So having all these people on board, it makes me feel like their vision is definitely live. It's not just about like talking, but it's definitely a reality.
Last time when you came here, I've seen some footages, some videos about you with some sort of case. Is that the motive, or in the future you like to take up upon people who are more than or over 18 to, let's say, 25 years?
Yeah, so I mean, I think it's very important that you start at a young age, like 5 to 8, so that way they can practice and become, a professional if that's what they want to do, or even go to college for football. So, while teaching 18-year-olds football may be a little easier, I think it's important to start at an earlier age because I started, and everybody else in America also started at a younger age, which is why we're at the place where we're at now.
Absolutely.
So I'll say something to add up to what Ryan just said. We believe in grassroots development, okay? So whatever we are going to do is going to be from the grassroots. Even thinking about the league that I want to start, I want to start from the grassroots level. You know, they play at the flag. They play flag football. From flag football, they go to touch football. From touch, they come to tackle football. So it's going to be, these are the phases of development that I want to practice for the game to be incorporated in Ghana.
You know, in this part of our country, barely do we see American football. I mean, kids playing American football.
Sure.
So what sort of legacy do you want to leave here, and how do you want people to remember you for?
Sure. I think my main goal is I want to get kids from Ghana in the NFL one day. So directly from Ghana, not an immigrant of a U.S. immigrant. I want a kid to come from directly from Ghana and go to the NFL. I think if we're able to do that, that'll be that's my goal. That's the main goal in the future.
All right. So is it only Ghana you're centering your scope to, or in the near future we're going to see other African countries also being filled in?
Yeah, so it's not only about Ghana, just like you spoke about the Titans of Africa. So the reason why Coach Chadwick Louisville, he happens to be married to a Ghanaian. However, after working with the USA football, and then he observed that 80 countries are playing American football, but Africa is not being represented. So that's why he formed the Titans of Africa, to be able to, help other countries with the development of American football. So I believe that it's not only for Ghana. So this time they're in Ghana, but next time it's going to be another country on the continent, and it's going to go on and on.
All right, you had a mission in Africa I think some couple of months back. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so like I said, a lot of people on the continent need American football, but they've not been exposed to it. So I took a trip to Gambia, Liberia, Tanzania, and Zambia, to introduce the game, met with the stakeholders there, to be able to set the foundation to allow others like Ryan Glover and anyone else on board to come and then support with the development of it.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about your team. How's the season been so far for you?
So last year we went 5-7, so not too strong, but we should have a much better season this year.
Great.
So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So now let's talk about tomorrow, the big day.
Yep.
What should we be expecting?
Yep, I think the kids can expect two things. First, to learn a ton about football, and then two, to just have fun. I mean, there'll be a lot of energy on the field. We'll have a dance competition, we'll have football competitions. So just come out there and have fun and, enjoy the gifts that we're given.
All right.
So, football is actually a community. It's not only about playing the game. So tomorrow what we are looking forward to do is to bridge that community. We want children to understand that football, there's an amount of teamwork that is required. We want to inspire teamwork in them. We want to motivate them. We want to make sure they see the vision and they believe that tomorrow there's definitely hope for American football in Ghana.
Right, we're still talking about American football here in the studios. I mean, one of its kind. We barely see this, but then if you do a step in town and you know that these people are around, and certainly they are not only are they trying to teach American football, they also want to impact into this Ghanaian, people who are also vying to be one of the top stars, probably like Ryan Glover also as well. So I mean, it's a big one tomorrow at the Ajungano Park.
Yeah, it's happening at Ajungano, the park just opposite Port Belly Shack, and it's starting from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Right.
Yeah. Great. And last couple of months, we saw that Jeremiah also came to town.
Right.
How was that tournament as well? How was that event as well?
Oh, that was awesome. That event was set up in a way that it had Osi Umeora, who is two-time Super Bowl winner with the Giants. He was here himself, to be able to scout and then shortlist some players that will attend the NFL camp happening in June here in Ghana. So that camp is going to house players from all Africa coming to Ghana to, test their strength, test their performance, and then possibly be selected to one of the NFL partner programs like the International Player Pathway or the NFL Academy. Or if they are ready enough, they can be put or prepared to the draft.
All right.
So that's about it. It was awesome. It was experiential.
Absolutely. But Ryan, if you look at the kids that are going to come or that are going to turn up tomorrow, what should you be telling them out there?
What should I be telling them? Just come in and give your best effort. Like I said, you're going to have a great time. You're going to learn a ton. So just come in and do what you do.
Would you be participating yourself?
Of course, yeah. I'm doing all the drills. So everything that they do, I'm going to demonstrate and show them first. So I think that's important as a teacher and a coach to also be able to demonstrate as well.
And you're also president of the Titans of Africa. What are we to expect from Titans in the coming years?
Yeah, so not even in the coming years, in the next month, in the next few months, we want to be able to start the grassroots development like we started months back. You know, we've started building communities, and then we've gathered enough partners to be able to move the players or transition the players from Ghana into the States, and then coming into this collaboration and association, and you know, Ryan Glover being on board and other people being on board, we're paving the way, and we believe in that we are going to groom talent, move talent from the continent, and make sure we bring the right opportunities, just like the kids in the US have. We want to bring that to the continent.
How about people want to know, is it that when you scout the players or when you scout these young kids, you just try to offload them to the state? Or
No.
what are the processes?
No, that is why I just made mention of trying to bring the opportunity, just like people who are living the States have here. We want to bring that same opportunity.
Okay.
You don't need to be in the state before you have that opportunity. This is why our operations are centered on them here. You know, we build them, we groom them, we set up a league here, right here in Ghana.
So where do you groom them?
Here in Ghana.
No, I mean, you don't have a specific place. You put them to, nurture them.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I mean.
when you are to look at whatever we've done for the past days till now, is a process, all right? It can't happen just all in the same go. It's a process, so it's a gradual process. We're exposing them now through these camps. They now know that American football is in the country. We build their interest. Everything is about interest and understanding. We educate them the right way. Because, you know, people say that American football is not safe, but I believe with the right education, you come to understand that American football is more of 90% mental and 10% physical.
Absolutely. But how many are under your umbrella?
A lot. A lot. The numbers, I cannot quantify it right now, but I think a lot of youth look up to what we're doing and they are expecting something out of it.
If you take a look at, you wanted to come in?
No, I was going to say last year we had 90 people at the camp.
Yeah.
90?
This year we're expecting
200.
You know, anywhere north of
Yeah.
150 to 200. So
Wow,
there are a lot of kids involved.
great. And what was the feedback you got from your last visit here?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, the kids, I literally still talk to them to this day, and it happened a year ago. So I would say at least 20 to 25 of them DM me on Instagram, and I still communicate with them. They keep up with my season, and I keep up with them as well. My mom has a special connection with this boy from the camp as well here, where she donates to him and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's been an amazing feedback, and like I said, you know, Ghana really feels like home, and I'll definitely be coming back in the future.
Yeah, but are you planning to move from your current club? If there's an opportunity, would you like to move?
Yeah, I mean, if there's an opportunity, but I think the next step for me would be the NFL.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. But what's your personal target you set for if you're to move into the NFL? What has been your personal target? To be in the Super Bowls?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, shit. Oh, I can't cuss on here. I'm so sorry, man. But I said, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I want to go to the Super Bowl. I want to, you know, go as far as I can go with this game and influence as many people as I can. So that's the goal.
All right.
So, you know, remember I said football is a community, you know.
Yeah.
So as much as you play as a player, you build some values in yourself. So as he's growing, as he's going, taking further steps, you know, it's just like, you know, growing a community or impacting a whole community. Right.
Great. So tomorrow, we are expecting a whole lot of turn up there. But apart from the American football, what are we going to see outside of this?
Yeah, so we're planning a dancing competition, you know. We want it to be fun, you know. It's just going to be a fun day, you know. People come, dance, you know, eat, because there's going to be food for everybody.
Last year they had soccer games as well.
Yeah,
So,
last year there was soccer embedded in it, because there's one thing that we have to draw our attention back to. Remember, the American football came out of rugby and soccer joined together, you know, and then there were a few modification of rules that developed to American football. So whatever we do, we believe that soccer players can easily become American football players.
Okay. I would like you to educate people who are watching about American football particularly. What are some of the rules and what are the things that people shouldn't do and what are the things we should do when playing American football?
Sure, I think it's very similar to soccer. I mean, there are a lot of similarities in terms of the rules and stuff. The main things that you can do that you can't do in soccer is touch the football. That's the number one thing. You want to hold on to the football for as long as you can. And then on the defensive side, you want to get the football, just like soccer. So the defensive mindset is very similar. And obviously you want to get it to the goal, which is the touchdown in football. So, I mean, the rules are very similar. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, the exposing kids to the game. But once they're exposed to it, they'll find out it's not that complicated.
Are you facing any challenges
Well,
putting this together?
When you say challenges in terms of what? Challenges, that's broad, but it's like I said in the beginning, it's a gradual process. So every challenge that comes up teaches me new ways or possible solutions. So I wouldn't call it a challenge because I'm still exploring a means and ways to make this world as solid as possible.
All right, great. You're new to this environment. What have you been eating? I mean, just dig into your personal life here in Ghana.
We're about to go to Buka right now. Buka, is that what it's
Right.
called? Yeah, Buka restaurant. We're going there right after this. I love Buka restaurant.
What do you eat particularly?
I mean, shoot, I tried the jollof last time. That was amazing, obviously. I know there's a meat dish there as well. That's really good. But I eat everything. I mean, we try to go to a different restaurant every day.
Really?
So, yep.
So what's your favorite jollof?
I would say jollof is probably the favorite Ghanaian dish here that I've had thus far. But I mean, I haven't disliked anything that I've eaten, so that's a good sign.
Great.
Yeah.
So, you want to add something?
No, it's fine.
All right, great. All right, so that's fine. We're still talking about. Don't forget, we're in the studios with Ryan Glover, who is an American football player, as well as the president of Titans Africa, who's also here, Mohammed Osman. They have done such an amazing job. Last couple of months, Mohammed managed to bring in Jeremiah, who is also another top NFL player. And they had a wonderful time here. And as well, he's brought in Ryan Glover, who is also coming to replicate what Jeremiah did last time out. But then Mohammed told me that there are going to be some giveaways on the day as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Tell
what
us
we're
about
doing is, obviously we're providing the kids with transportation. We're giving them
really?
snacks before and throughout the camp, and then also we're giving them hot lunches at the end. So
Some people will be getting cleats.
exactly, yeah. We
some
Cal Football has donated 200 pair of shorts, 200 pair of socks. We're providing them with jerseys. We've also got a number of donations for cleats. So they'll be, they can show up in whatever, and we'll be giving them, everything that they need for the camp.
It's open for anybody at all.
Yeah,
Anybody,
it's open,
any
it's
kids.
open, it's open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any kids can go.
So all the kids, when they come, they're going to get something before they leave.
You're gonna get something.
Definitely.
So even if you don't really are interested in football, you'll have fun and then you'll get something in return. So
But how do you, try to put all these together? Because you never know how many will be turning up. So
Yeah,
how do you
that's
make
true.
provisions for all these?
Yeah, so the thing is, remember, we are calling it a day for fun. We are calling it a day that, we want people to come out there and have fun. So whatever be, I think as a team, we will definitely come up with a solution. I told you back in my my conversation that every challenge that comes up gives me a possible solution.
Yeah, absolutely. That's true, and that is up. And so, if you want to know what is happening tomorrow at Arajingono AstroTurf, that is at 10 a.m.
They can check their year of return or the beyond the return, because this program we are coordinating it with the Ghana Tourism Authority, so they've already put it out on their pages, and then you can DM me on my Instagram to inquire more about this at DIRDEVMOH. Inquire more about this, and I think you have all the information that it takes.
Ryan, after this, what's up next?
right after this interview, or
No, right after tomorrow's event.
then I'm going back home, and I'm in football mode. So I got to get ready for the season, so we can go to the NFL.
No, I mean, when you're done with the tournament, what are the preparations after that?
I'll still be connecting with the kids and training and working out with them, and then I'll just be enjoying
You're
Ghana.
planning of coming back again?
Oh, of course, yeah, I want to come once a year. That's the
Once
goal.
a year,
Yes, sir.
mainly for Ghana. And
The continent, like I said,
Yep.
it's not only Ghana, but it's the continent.
will you be traveling with him? Or
Yeah.
probably you'll be a bit busy, so you'll be doing all those rounds yourself.
Whatever we do, we make sure with the right planning, we make it happen.
Yep.
But how many kids do you want to select from this event?
Well, as far as selection is concerned, like I said, the goal of it is exposure. We're trying to build an interest, right? So we're not targeting selecting, but we're targeting the impact that we want to leave in these kids.
Yep.
Are ladies included?
No.
They can. I
They
mean,
can come, but-
no, but they
No.
can be included. I mean, if they're young enough, yeah.
Are they young enough?
Of course, yeah, they can be included for sure.
I mean, educate me. I haven't
Yeah.
seen a lady in a.
Oh no,
Oh, they are?
they are ladies, man. They are
It's on the
versions of
way.
they play
Yeah.
co-ed. The ladies are actually playing in their, the American football is now going to be accepted as the Olympic sports. They are going to start with the flag version, and then there are women team out there. So yes, ladies are definitely involved.
And there are also some women in Division One athletics as well.
Yeah.
So Division One football, there's a woman at Vanderbilt University who's they have a pretty high program as well. So there are some ladies in football as well.
Mama, what's the menu for tomorrow? How are we starting tomorrow?
All right,
So if anybody comes in, they know that from 10 to this time, we're doing it. From this time to another time,
yeah,
we're doing
so
it.
right at 10 a.m. we kickstart. You know, we're gonna have everyone assemble. We're going to distribute the jerseys, like we said, because it doesn't matter what you come in, but we'll be giving you what to put on. You know, the new pair of stuff. Give you shorts, give you socks. You dress up. Then we go on the pitch. We do the warm up. We do the specific drills of the day, and then we break for lunch.
So anybody that comes, they shouldn't wear anything. I mean, they should just come because they're going to be clothed on the day. Is that,
Yeah.
is that
You can still wear athletic clothing.
You know, just being
but-
athletic clothing, of course. Of course.
Okay,
sir.
great. That's wonderful from Ryan Glover and also from Mohammed. And as I said, you don't need to just bring anything, carry anything, because on the day you're going to be clothed with pretty much your team's clothing, right? Or is there any specific clothing?
Yep, it'll be Kyle's World issued gear. So my mom has a nonprofit called Kyle's World, which we do this camp through. So
What are we getting, Mike? Maybe probably there should be some.
We just urge you to come out there, you know, come experience the day, you know, see what is involved, but there's a lot involved in it.
As you heard them, that's pretty much involved in that. So you should be there come tomorrow at the Ajungano Ashutep at 10 a.m. So if you pretty much don't know what American football is, certainly the place to be is the Ajungano Ashutep, because they are going to take you through every integrity of how and what American football is all about. Because to show how, if you don't know, if you're a layman and you don't know how to even throw, how to catch, I'm sure they're going to pretty much show you everything there, isn't it?
very
Are there
close.
coaches coming? as
Yeah,
well?
of course.
yeah.
How many of them?
We're gonna have about 6 to 7 coaches helping us out.
On the day
Yeah.
as well. That's incredible.
There's something. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff being planned for this. You know, we just urge and we call the masses to turn up and then learn from it. That's all.
The time that Jeremiah came up, I understand that Jeremiah had to see the minister, the vice president.
Yes, right.
Are you planning to take him there as well?
We have a couple of meetings that I can't discover right now, but yes, there are a lot of meetings
It's
set
in the
up.
pipeline, isn't it?
There are a lot of meetings
Great.
set
But are
up.
there scouts coming as well?
No, not at this camp. Like I told you, Jeremiah's camp had NFL representatives on the field. You know, they watched some kid, they shortlisted some kid, and then they selected and invited them to the camp happening in June.
Oh, okay.
Right, so that camp happening in June is going to have a lot of scouts, and yeah, I think we'll talk about it
The
more
next camp happening
in June.
they're going to there'll be more scouts.
Yeah,
That
they
one
are.
Jeremiah will be there.
I don't know based on his availability, but a lot of NFL representatives will be there.
All right. So if there's any final words you would like to say before we bounce into the studio.
Yeah, I mean, one, I just want to thank you for the time. I'll say it how I say it here. So I want to thank you for the time and, you know, thank you for interviewing us and putting us on this platform to impact more people. So I appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, football holds a lot. You know, football is a lifestyle. Football is a community. Until unless I see football being caught by kids when I throw it to them rather than kick it, I don't think my mission is going to stop.
Absolutely.
So I inspire and I invite everyone to get involved and learn about the game.
All right, thank you very much indeed, Ryan Glover, as well as Mohammed Osman for their time. Tomorrow we'll be there to ensure that things go in their right places. And so, as I really said, if you don't know anything about NFL football or American football, you should be there at 10 a.m. to 4. So I'm sure that you're going to learn plenty on the day, because if you don't know, if you're a layman, they're going to teach you how to throw it, how to tackle, how to handle it, and everything on the day. And don't forget, what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear, they're going to get it for you there as well. So come and meet the man here, Ryan Glover, as well. So for this is where we draw the curtain on of the cup. For more sports, do log on to mx24online.com/sports for your latest in sports. For myself, and from the entire production crew is bye for now.